right up until the very second that we go live, we're doing something always. We're never just sitting here going, okay, are we ready? Are we doing this, doing that,
Looking
telling
out
stories.
at the rain, the showers we need so much, right? Happy Friday!
Happy Friday. Good to have you here with us on Facebook, American West. And remember, we got contests going on. Let me just start with like our live feed, our live show, and comment somewhere in there. And we're going to do one of these turquoise braided leather bracelets with sterling silver, nice size lobster claw, gorgeous little silver firings. And whomever wins, you actually get to choose small, average, or large.
Okay, great.
Because I have all three, and then we'll keep this one rotating through as gifts down the line.
In that color.
In this color,
yeah.
That's the free gift for today, random. And the hashtag AWJ American Made is our hashtag contest that'll go throughout the month of May. And you just post those photos to our community page on American West Facebook. If you need help with that, Laura will definitely help you, or any of our other collectors who have been wonderful about sending us photos in. Again, hashtag AWJ American Made throughout the month of May. If you forget, let us know and we'll remind you.
Oh my gosh, we're getting busy, which is so much fun. We love our Fridays, don't we?
We do.
Susan's here, Dottie's here, Tammy, Nancy, Annie. Oh my goodness. Everybody is ready to have some fun.
Cool.
Happy Mother's Day weekend to everyone.
Yes.
Treat yourself. You deserve it.
We were thinking about the show being all necklaces. It's all about the necklace. And I said, no, it's also all about the free pair of earring you get.
Right.
Earrings. So any necklace on AmericanWest.com, you choose a necklace, and there's really any. And
right,
we will show you quite a variety, and then you use a code AW earring free, but you do get 2 earrings. It's singular in the
you get there.
So AW earring free, and you get, let's see if we get to the close-up, Lisa, well, I'm going to say, if it's not the most popular, it's in the top 1 to 3.
Top rated.
It really is a top rated earring. Around the world, we sell the heck out of this to our collectors in Australia and New Zealand love this.
Yeah.
There are dozens of reviews, whether it's Amazon or American West or even in Australia. Again, people love these earrings.
That's right, and they're great because they don't compete with any necklace that we're going to show you. Any necklace that you already have, they're the great kind of exclamation point, I call it, but they're also a great statement piece too. So, you know, if you need an excuse to treat yourself to a new necklace and you're thinking, well, by doing so, I get this free earring that I can give to my daughter or my granddaughter or my friend.
And I know that the French wires, though I don't have the sample here, they do come with a little rubber stopper.
That you all requested.
That you all requested. Yeah. So anyway, wanted to show you the earrings.
Any necklace on American
Get a free
West
pair of these.
Not just what we're showing in the show today, because we just wanted to, you know, kind of show different styles and things. But
that's kind of what it is. We have more squash blossoms than probably anything else because we love squash blossom. Yes. And when you see, I think 4 or 5 in today's shows, the variations on them is wonderful to see. We might show several at one time.
Yes.
Just to see that.
Oh my gosh, Vicki, first time watching live.
Hi, Vicki.
Hi, Vicki, welcome. We have so much fun here on Fridays. Yeah. Oh, many pieces. Love this format.
Oh, cool.
Oh, great. Happy Mother's Day weekend, says Jan. Yeah. We're all just in a great mood, honoring our mothers, honoring yourselves for being mothers, and those in you know, all the mothers in your lives, right? The friends, the family. Rita needs to buy a necklace and get those earrings to go with Bolo that I won Monday.
Oh, you got the Bolo.
Okay,
I know we sent it out, so hopefully you'll get it in the next couple of days if you haven't.
Jane is hello from Canadian border, upstate New York. You know, Tiffany, our daughter, just moved to Manlius. So we'll be in upstate New York sometime soon. Hi, Lisa from Texas. Mary McKee is here watching.
Hi, Mary.
We have got a great bunch of collectors with us. It's going to be so much fun. So let us know what you think about these necklaces that you're seeing.
And if you don't know, we do have a show, and we're going to continue running those. Our Carolyn Pollitt Facebook live shows are at 2 p.m. Eastern time every Friday. So our American West ones we've been doing longer and more consistently, but we're having so much fun here. We decided while we still can and show and have great Carolyn Pollock pieces, we do those shows too. So
Yeah.
if you haven't checked those out, you can check out Carolyn next week. She has shows on her own
I'm gonna be
next week.
alone, so I'm gonna need you guys. Oh
Yes.
my gosh, because you're going to see your mama.
Yeah, and the grandkids and
Yeah.
a few friends.
And you're gonna be watching and laughing, you said.
If I am not doing something else on Friday afternoon, I'm trying to pencil a lot of things in, then, oh yeah, I'm gonna have, if I'm not here, I wanna be here virtually like you all
Everybody
are.
has been so, in our Carolyn Pollock jewelry show a couple hours ago, you were also complimentary because we're getting our lighting right and our close-up shots right. And so don't you dare criticize what's going on next Friday.
I wouldn't. I'll wait till I come back and I'll tell you in person.
Monday morning quarterback. Okay.
I hope to
We'll
watch,
miss you.
but yes, you join Carolyn and keep her company. I know you will, so we don't even have to guess about that. Should we start some necklaces?
Let's do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and again, it was because every necklace, any necklace you purchase from American West Jewelry through May 20th, you can receive the free pair of earrings. So what do we start with? Why not our native pearls? And this is a combination, both with native pearls and our desert pearls, the stripe bead. I'd say probably 10 millimeters are the large one, I'm guessing, and then probably 4 on the smaller. Carolyn knows, because
Yeah.
she's been at this a lot longer than
Probably
I have.
five on
Five
the
on the
smaller.
smaller
Four is
one?
pretty small.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got the stripe bead, which we call the desert pearl.
Mhm.
We call it the stripe bead because the way we actually produce this bead is by taking a highly polished sterling silver bead, oxidizing it, and then we hand polish every single bead, so you have that high and low. You've got that almost stripe of high polished sterling silver, and then you've got the oxidation in the bead as well. It's become one of our signature beads right along with the native pearl. So in this necklace, you're getting both of those.
Yep.
You're getting the desert pearl, the native pearl, which is done by taking two flower the desert conchas and forming them together to create our signature bead, which so many of you have in different configurations, some graduated, some bigger, some smaller, some longer, some shorter. This is just a great way to get started with American West Jewelry. Also a great way to add to your collection, because with all of our necklaces, you have the extender chain. So you can place it and layer it. You can even layer it with the squash blossoms, the necklaces we're going to be showing coming up.
And this one goes from 17 all the way to 20, in that you can put the lobster claw anywhere along that chain. So what versatility. I really do want to, we're working on getting a better close-up camera so you can see those fine details, especially in the native pearls that don't quite get. So our actual product shot or our model shot was even better. But those of you who have it, that great detail.
I'm going to grab that
You
just to show,
may.
because we're playing with necklaces.
Mhm.
And I love to play. Look at this. Not that a squash blossom needs more help.
That just adds a little.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. So the squash blossom necklace that many of you have and love in green turquoise is done at its shortest length right now. I could have dropped it a little bit lower. And the necklace we talked about with the native pearls and desert pearls is also at its shortest length. Look at how that layers so beautifully. It's all about creating your own look. And this is jewelry that never goes out of style, as you all know. So reach for the pieces in your armoire or your jewelry box and start layering and start giving them new personalities.
This is definitely one of the larger squash blossoms that we have here today. The shape of the gemstones, I've always loved this kind of the shield
Mhm.
shape of this.
Yeah,
I'm more of a fleur-de-lis for the blossoms too. I like the
That's right.
variation.
very pretty. Huge, huge green turquoise cabochons. I know if you've been with us for a long time, you know we only work with genuine turquoise, genuine gemstone, and we have them all certified by the Gemological Institute of America. And turquoise can be soft blue to bright blue to blue green to olive green. We don't create it, we don't dye it, we don't grind it up and mix it with colors and fake matrix. So for us to, first of all, source this quality of green turquoise, look at that golden matrix, I love this. Look at the size too. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 gemstones in this squash blossom necklace. That is quite the process in and of itself. It takes months and months to find a supplier who has just the right turquoise in the right color range with the right amount of matrix that we want. If turquoise is surrounded by more copper in the mine, it's going to be bluer in color. If it's surrounded by more iron, it's going to be more green in color, and it will also have more of this golden matrix. So pretty. This is one of the biggest, boldest squash blossom necklaces we have.
Definitely.
I don't know if any of you have this at home.
And we
But
did this in different
yeah.
gemstones. I think this one came howlite, denim
Denim
lapis.
lapis.
You love wearing that
Yeah.
one.
Uh-huh. And can you try to flip those stations?
Oh, it's,
Yeah, just
I mean,
you can't. You
they
can't.
just
You
go
can't.
right back to where they're meant to
And
be.
that's one of the marks of a great squash blossom necklace. 2 really substantial strands of that desert pearl we talked about. So you're seeing that high and low in the oxidation and the high polished sterling silver. So pretty.
Even how it's constructed on the back, where you see how those 2 rows are kept together on every station. I mean,
Yeah.
they're bound together, so everything really does lay perfectly
No matter
100% of the time.
Where do you place it? Because you do have the adjustability. So you can wear, I love a crisp white blouse with my collar up and the squash blossom worn around the collar. But with that adjustability, you can also wear it inside that same blouse. So love it.
Look how quick Lisa is to do those camera changes. Look at you go, girl. We miss Lisa. We've had Lily. We love Lily. Lily's been with us at our shows for the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And Lisa, who kind of started this whole process with us many months ago, she came in today. She goes, I feel so rusty.
No, you're not rusty.
And there's a lot on that side of the
Oh,
camera
there's a
to
lot going
do.
on.
I wouldn't know how to do it.
So Susan says, hi, Carol and Alex. Greetings from Texas.
Hello,
Hi.
Texas.
Oh,
Hi, Jennifer.
Jenny's here.
We usually
Always
don't
lovely joy.
See you typing in there, young lady. Good to see you. Love all your photos.
Did you add the code to get the free earring? So Laura's jumping in there about how to get the free earring.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to use the code.
I'm sure you need to use the code,
Which
or we
is,
wouldn't have it up there.
right,
AW earring free. So,
okay,
and it's again probably on the crawler. Yep, I see it right there on the crawler.
okay.
Offer expires May 20th, so definitely do it before
All
then.
right. Hello from Ohio, says Heather. And Sandy, hi from Fort Worth, Texas. Hi from California, from Ann. So we have so many
We
great
do.
friends with
We
us today.
do. We'll go through a bit of inventory numbers here, a little housekeeping, as they say. There were 27 of the native pearl beads. Now, this is something we'll continue making. It's just so popular. We have so many variations. You can never have enough. It looks so good when you just keep layering them
Show
on.
the earring.
Sure thing.
Show the earring. This earring goes with everything.
Yeah.
Right.
And in the large squash blossom, we only had 9 of that one. And I don't know, because of those gemstones, if we would do it again.
We don't know.
Yeah,
It's
so
only if we can.
that's a tough
Yeah.
one.
Mhm.
So those are our first 2. I want to mention throughout this, and I see in our selection today, there's not tons of reviews out there on these. And I know you have these at home. We love hearing from you on our reviews on our website. Generally, it's 5-star and great, but we do want to know if something didn't quite hit you correctly. For whatever the reason, we learn, we build from that. But again, we love all your 5-star reviews, and that's why we probably are an average of 4.7 something. I think no matter where we are in the world, thousands upon thousands of reviews, that's where the whole
The
company,
average.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's amazing.
That's good.
And we read everything, the good
Yeah.
and the bad, and we try to correct what we're not doing so well and get it right the next time. Speaking of, I just saw someone bought a necklace and didn't use the code for the free earrings. So that's Mary McBee. So she should just reach out to customer service or at least send us an email. Okay, send us an
Yeah.
email. Yep, we'll get those earrings out to you. Because you didn't know about the code maybe, or didn't use the
Right.
code.
Well, when did
Yep.
the code start? Probably just today. You all know that you can get some things adjusted. Again, just email customer service. You'll get all the right
If
answers.
it's already shipped out, we can just send you the.
Yeah.
Same with Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Mary again.
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
So just email in and
Okay.
you'll
Yeah.
be
You
good.
know Lisa. and
We'll
the team will
get you
make it right.
good, yes. So, love the earrings. You're gonna get.
Keep those out.
Let's go for some gemstones. I've always liked this one because we're talking 2 parts from the ocean, 1 part from Mother Earth. The coral, which is sea bamboo coral, it's a sustainable source. It is color enhanced, generally not this deep of red out of the ocean. But what we love about this is we are protecting the ecosystem of the ocean.
That's right. So this is really fine jewelry when it comes to kind of Santa Fe style.
Mhm.
To have the combination of the pearl with the red coral and those dots of just vibrant blue turquoise. It's just easy elegance is what I
It
call
is.
this necklace.
It is. And like most, it still has an extender chain, a little shorter, so it probably goes from 17, I had to say to 19. I don't have my ruler here today.
Yep.
It's about 6 links on the chair,
17.5 inch, so with
Yeah.
plus,
plus a little extender.
yeah.
But I like this because it's different color.
Yeah.
Everything, the findings are all in brass.
Yeah, so brass, also known as jeweler's bronze.
Yeah.
So if
Okay.
I've always loved in fine jewelry stores in Santa Fe and Albuquerque, Sedona, how yellow gold, yellow metals work so beautifully with red coral. It almost has a kind of Cleopatra feel. right?
Mhm.
There's just some ancient kind of beauty about it. So if you've got mixed metal pieces or you're a gold girl, it's a great way to add, American West jewelry to your collection, but it is just at the back.
Just at
It
the back.
is just the clasp.
Yep.
So it's not going to interfere with your silver either.
Mhm.
Right.
A little different. We had a great comment that was up there. We did, oh yeah, I think it was Sherry. Yep,
Okay.
that one. I always appreciate your jewelry. You only use quality stones with every
The blue to no matrix.
matrix.
I've been buying your jewelry since 2010.
All right.
Wow, thank you.
Big collectors.
Beautiful. Thank you.
$99 again, and then you get the free pair of earrings with that necklace. This one I've got, we must have made some more recently because it's not limited. So sometimes I like to say that one's safe for a while.
Okay, look how cute, look how cool, I
Yes.
should say, how cool this earring is on our lovely model, Elena. So great idea for layering up if you've got ear cuffs or multiple piercings or your daughters or nieces or granddaughters do. This is truly an earring for someone who loves Southwestern jewelry, American West jewelry. The meaning behind the feather is so important because it's so light and airy, it can carry our prayers to the spirit world along the currents of air. So if you love that tradition and that healing and that power it gives you, you're going to love it. But it's also kind of edgy and kind of trendy for those younger women in your life as well.
I can tell that's probably why we have the next necklace, and I think that these are going to look so killer together. The free earrings along with the longhorn pendant. I am surprised still a little bit how many women love this longhorn. When it first came out, I thought, oh, it's a skull. But it has this elegance. It has this feeling to it that y'all just love it, and I compliment you. We've had it available for several years now because of its popularity. So
Yeah.
love this.
It's been so popular, and I'll never forget going to the Dixie Dude Ranch in near Bandera, Texas. Hi, all you Texans. I learned to rope. I rode a little bit better. I sat a little higher in the saddle, and I'll never forget those longhorns. The way they just like turn so slowly and look you in the eye. There's something so powerful about that experience and that presence. And when our grandchildren came out to New Mexico, we always take them to horse camp, which is out on the east side of the mountains where I live. And we went by this pasture where they saw them as well. And they just, stop. You have to go out and see them because they're so majestic and so powerful. And I think truly Americana.
I think so too.
Yeah. So beautiful.
We had a Heather with a, yeah, that's a great comment, that one up on the top. Yeah, 22 rings, that's why you see me went like that to the screen.
I know, yeah, I have 22 rings, some bracelets, necklaces, and enhancers. The only thing I don't have, any earrings. I
Well-
recently ordered another enhancer and should get it on Monday.
You get a free pair of earrings if you buy a necklace.
Right.
From American West
If you're looking
Jewelry.
to shop
So,
for earrings though,
yeah,
and just, we have plenty
Oh,
on
so
American
many.
West Jewelry
Yeah.
as well.
look how great this looks together.
Look at
Again,
that. Oh my gosh.
the Longhorn and the free earrings all in one shot here.
Oh, Barbara said she saw my blooper videos, Barbara. You're right, I roped a bush. I roped a bush, but I ended up roping that little doggy, that plastic little doggy, eventually. Okay, Teresa, can I put in a request from the vault to bring back Kenneth Johnson's turtle tabletop ring if you can? Okay, we'll look at that. I can't believe you still remember how I roped a bush.
I didn't remember that. Now I want to go back and look at those bloopers. They're out there, folks. Just
Oh,
Google that.
Deb says Texas gal without the Longhorn necklace, gonna have to change that, that's for
For
sure.
sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and the larger one, I know we did it in like a baby Longhorn, but it's the large
It's
one
the
that
Longhorn.
people love.
The larger
Yeah.
Longhorn.
Yeah, that everybody has loved too.
Right.
So.
All right. Oh, I'm so embarrassed that still lives. I roped a bush.
No. Just
It was just not even a big bush, it was just like a weed.
find them all on YouTube or someplace out there. Just, I think it's under Carolyn Pollock bloopers.
Bloopers.
You just put that in there and after the show when
But
you
it
want
was
to have a
such a
laugh.
great experience. We spent time in Austin, Dixie Dude Ranch, Bandera. Oh, gosh.
Ooh, I like that collection, Bandera. If any of you remember
yes.
that one out there, that was a cool one.
Mhm.
Copper.
Yeah.
Another beaded necklace, a variation on native pearls, we're gonna say, well, more of a variation on desert pearls, I'm gonna say, because there's no stamped ones in this.
No, just the corrugated,
Corrugated.
yeah, which is, we call it corrugated, but
Yeah.
it's a rope texture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why it works so well with all the rope details in American West Jewelry. This, I mean, look at Alana. She's wearing
She has the earrings on.
this necklace, all on its own. It's a
Mhm.
great statement necklace. Sometimes we think we have to put something on it or we have to layer it up but isn't it gorgeous on its own?
18 to 21 inches, just over $100 at 125. And then the earrings, which I forget what they cost if we were charging you for them, but they're free today. The earrings that Elena is wearing right there, that's a look that you can have for just 125 because the earrings come free. Now that necklace, just because I had the native pearl and desert pearl combo, I'm going to put the two together. As we have seen in the model shots, generally Elena,
Yeah.
the layers are really make the statement. I mean, this isn't enough to me. I mean, I'm thinking we need about 3 more at least on there.
Well, yeah,
Really
but, do it over time.
Sure.
These are classics and these are necklaces that we try to keep in stock or
Mhm.
come up with new
Yeah.
variations, new combinations of the desert pearl with the native pearl with the more rope textured
Mhm.
bead in different sizes and different lengths. So just know, adding to your collection is gonna be a possibility, over the years.
Yes.
And it's just gonna get
Because
better.
it's such a
Yeah.
classic. We would
It's such a
never,
classic.
ever not do
Right.
silver beaded necklaces for American West
Right.
Jewelry, the stamped, the corrugated, the desert pearl brush ones. And I love all the variations because it makes each one a little special.
Mhm.
There are some that have the same beads, just in different lengths, but more often than not, you're gonna find variations of the beads that are
So
used.
Susan would like to see 4 millimeter silver beads, native pearls. That would be quite a small
Yeah,
scale.
smaller one.
That's a good idea. We haven't done that yet. I don't think we could do native pearls in that small because we couldn't get the pattern,
Yeah.
but we could definitely look at the native, the desert pearls we could do. Right?
You know, the desert pearls, and I've seen it at Indian Market a few years
Yeah.
ago when it was still going on, and it should be happening this year. Really, really long
Yeah.
strands of
We've
the
done
desert
60
pearl.
inches.
I think we should make
Bring
a
that
few, a small little bit of stock and see what y'all think about it. Because I love that look, and you just wrap it around and you have probably 4 or 5
Depending on how
strands.
you want to
Yeah.
nest it, yeah.
I like
good
that.
idea.
I like that.
Yeah.
Look. Write that one down, Laura, on my wish list.
Oh, everybody's having so much fun.
I'm good.
Oh, and Barbara is sending everyone to my bloopers. Oh.
Yay, thanks, Barbara. Leave
Don't
it to
go
you.
bloopers yet. Stick with
Yeah.
us for the, to the end
Yeah.
of this hour, because I don't know what to do. Do you remember the first piece of Carolyn's jewelry that you purchased? What was it? Colleen is asking everyone.
Oh,
Wow.
good question.
I remember the first piece I presented on QVC.
Really?
Mhm. Believe it or not. So I was on with Suzanne Runyon, who's a good friend of mine, and she ended up going to HSN eventually, but she was the first host I worked with 26, 27 years ago.
You're dating yourself.
I know, and it was good, it was, not Good Friday, it was Black
If it was a
Friday.
Friday,
It
it's
was
Good
Black
Friday.
Friday, right? It was, so I traveled by myself from Albuquerque to Westchester, Pennsylvania on Thanksgiving Day. Bill stayed home with the kids. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I here? There was no training, nothing. Had to carry
That's
my own
fun.
chair onto the set. I didn't even know what I was doing or where I should look. And believe it or not, I opened my mouth and nothing came out.
Really?
It felt like an eternity before something came out.
I can't believe that
Well,
was you. I wish we had a video of that one.
It was angel earrings.
Hmm.
They were about this big, they were angel earrings. And it was just one item, and then the next month I was on in December with my good friend Jill Bauer for 3 hours. And that was it, so I guess.
One item for your first, so you were a big hit right from the get-go, or you wouldn't still be doing
I
it after
guess something
27
must
years.
have come out eventually, but anyway, I'll never forget that.
See, stories that I haven't heard yet. So Carolyn is always up for a new story. Oh,
Oh, Sherry says turquoise angel drop earrings, that was your first purchase, okay.
okay.
We did put turquoise on those earrings eventually.
The same ones that you're talking
I
about?
think it
Wow.
might be, it might be. Uh-huh. Let's see. Too many to remember, says Anne. Love this. This is so much fun.
That's why we keep doing it every Friday and we look forward to it. You know, I start getting sad halfway through this show. I'm like, oh, it's going to end in 30 minutes.
30 minutes have already gone by.
Really? See, I'm right on. Yeah, 30
Oh,
minutes.
okay, so,
So, the next necklace, lots of color. You love orange spiny oyster. We love orange spiny. I know you love purple, but it's harder to get.
right. And this is one that is exclusive to our site,
Uh-huh.
was never
That's right.
on air, was never
That's
on
right.
air on QVC. So I think they have it on their website, but I always felt like you guys would love it, so I pushed and pushed and pushed to still develop it with this wonderful teardrop of genuine orange spiny oyster being the center of this necklace. So it's not removable, it's a true necklace, but it's all those glorious, what we call Santa Fe Sunrise gemstones with the orange spiny oyster, turquoise, the denim lapis. What am I missing? Green turquoise, oh,
Variscite.
Variscite.
Mhm.
Yeah, Variscite is the cool green gem that I love so much.
I almost didn't think, and it'd be hard to get that size,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that center. And that's pretty much the whole outer part of the shell.
that's right. I
on
should have
this.
brought my shells over. They're right over there, but we're cool. So,
We're
again,
so cool.
well, I don't know, Lisa could grab my orange spiny.
Yeah.
I think it's over in the box on
Yeah,
the
it's on
table
that
over
table.
there
Yeah.
with all my rocks.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the spiny oyster shell can be white. It goes from white to orange to red to dark purple.
Mhm.
But you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You can bring the purple and the orange over. Cool, yeah, I've got all of them, yeah. Thank you so much. All right.
Oh, your hand didn't even get into the shot. See, she's magic. Lisa is just a figment of our imagination. She's just somebody we talk. She should be on this side of the camera.
Well, maybe she will be next week.
Lisa's a pretty gal. She's just one of those shy people. Unlike me, I know I look goofy, so you
No,
get
you're
what
pretty.
you get.
You're pretty, but you're not shy.
I'm not shy, that's
Okay,
true.
so here's why it's called spiny oyster, okay? Because look at those spines on the shell.
So cool.
Right?
I love this.
And then you polish it down, and then you don't know what's gonna be revealed, because look at, there's white, there's purple, there's orange. As I turn it around, there's only this much orange that I can see.
So that's sometimes where they would cut from.
That's right. Well, once you polish this
Yeah.
down, you might see more.
Oh, okay.
But again, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. here's the purple spiny oyster. So this lip is purple, right? And there's the spines, and again, until you start polishing, you don't know what you're gonna
So
end
you
up
can
with.
use either the outer or that inner lip.
Right, right.
Or-
Mhm.
okay.
But it's all natural. And that's when you say, you just pointed out, we don't know if we could do that again. I mean, sometimes I just heard, because I wanted to do more purple spiny pieces with some big gemstone presents. And I was told by the people who collect this shell, this natural shell, you know what, we really can't do that. We don't have enough. It's not the right size. We can't commit to that, in 3 or 4 months maybe, because it is all natural. It's what Mother Nature provides. So
Years ago, and I know you all know, we don't do the lapidary, we don't cut the stones ourselves here, we do everything else. I remember seeing, and I don't know if they were for display purposes, or we actually get the shell in here like this, and then we send it to get cut.
Right, because we want to secure enough of
Wow.
the rough material, so to speak, and then we send it off to get cut.
I thought it was on Fisherman's Wharf because I saw a bag of spiny oyster shells, and I thought, I don't know if it was so many years ago, it was before we really started doing a bunch, but I was amazed, like, what is this in here?
Yeah,
So cool.
very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's spiny. The necklace that we had up there, Virginia said some of the same things that you did. She says, the joyous colors in this necklace are a tribute to the inspired Santa Fe Sunrise collection, one of my current favorites. I can't stop collecting more
Oh,
pieces.
my goodness.
Thank you, Virginia.
Okay, so Sherry has the angel drop earrings, but she wants more of those earring stops, so we're trying to figure out how to get you those.
Yeah, we haven't made them available alone yet, like in a set of 5 or something like that. You can order them online. I mean, Amazon has a bunch
Do
of
they?
them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we send them with all of our French wire earrings now because you all have
So
requested that.
if you do get these,
They definitely come. with
feather earrings, you're gonna get
stoppers,
the stoppers, and you can use them on all your other
yeah.
French
The
wire
earrings are free, but we
Yeah.
charge you $40 for the rubber stoppers.
Cut it out.
You know,
Oh, so Anne loves seeing the shells, and
I really do.
Joan said her
Love
first
rocks.
purchase was the designer diner ring. I love designer diner. That was from my summer across
Such
America.
cool
down
combination of
66,
colors, yeah.
Like you see in the
Yeah.
diners. Mm-hmm.
Designer, yeah, that's a cool collection.
Great to learn how it's made. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, so who was it that said, was it, Dottie said she has this necklace and the spiny in hers is to die for.
I better bring it back up. See,
Yeah.
Carolyn didn't even know I snuck it out
Right.
there. She was,
I'm too busy reading.
that's okay.
Okay.
We love that you.
Okay, so Susan
Love
would like
that.
to see more of the rough material in the future.
Okay.
I've got my whole room back
Oh my
here.
gosh.
Yeah, okay, I can do that. All right.
They would go nuts just to walk around the corner there and see what's just around the corner of rough stones, of
These.
some of your beads that are over there. Just, you'd be so jealous.
It's my retirement.
So jealous.
It's my
Um,
love. I'm a rock hound.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can just
Okay.
picture so many of those right around the corner. Love it. And that's not even the real gem vault, as we call it. That's next door. Okay, Pam had a question. Was Bill on QVC before Carolyn?
No, he was just his hand was.
Here's a hand model.
That was it.
I thought, well, I know that he has done an overnight show
Yeah, but not
way
before
back
me.
when, no, not before you.
Yeah.
No. He was your little stand-in.
He would do the 3 a.m.
Yeah.
tonight,
He was-
today's special value days of like 12 to 14
I
hours. of
remember
shows.
that. I
Yeah.
remember him
He
being
did a
on.
great job.
Yeah, he did.
All
Yes, he
right.
did.
Aw, let's see, what else do we have?
He might be a little brief appearance next Friday. We don't know.
Pam said, what a hand. Pam, you stay away from my man.
Oh,
He
he's a
does
good
have
guy.
beautiful hands. Yeah, he'll be here next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make him a hand. I'll make sure we have some men's rings and bracelets in the show.
You do, actually.
I
You
do.
do next week. I'm a
Okay.
little jealous about a ring that, I don't think it's come out on the site yet. Wait till you see it.
Okay.
You have something cool to look forward to next Friday for that show. We can't, I don't know, Carolyn and I will look at the full selection right after this, put it in order for the way she wants it. But we almost have too many. There's so many great pieces.
Yeah.
It was like 11 new from here, 5 new from there. And anyway,
Oh,
Whoa.
I'm just laughing at Pam. She said, what a hand. Let's give Bill a hand.
let's give Bill a hand. He's not even here. He would love that. He's out of the office at the moment. It's too bad. Yeah, he would love that. We're joking around about it,
Yeah.
paying him tribute.
Okay.
He's a good guy. He's a hard worker.
Everybody loves Bill. I'm the lucky one.
Hard worker. Leather, you know it comes in, well, you tell me how many colors it comes in. Well over a dozen, I know that. This is a beautiful gray. That's just one that we picked for today. This is our
It's
17
deep,
inch.
deep gray. It's like
Yeah.
a gunmetal. I would call it gunmetal gray. But yeah, and you know what you've been loving? I've been noticing are all the spring colors. We have pink, we have lilac,
Mhm.
mint green, which is kind of like the color of my house, sky blue, light blue, and then all the classic colors, you know, the black, the brown, white, we have purple, we have olive green. And you know,
Great.
it's just such a favorite because, you know, just worn on its own with the toggle in the front, or putting all the enhancers that you own through the toggle, flip it to the side for an asymmetrical look. I know you'd love that.
Mhm.
Or put it to the back and wear it as a true clasp and then just, you know, let that be your workhorse for enhancers. But even with the leather necklaces, you're getting that free.
You are getting that free. Yeah. It is probably one of the most affordable pieces in the show today. And I know that the 17 inch or the 20 inch are the same price in any of the colors. And let me just see. No, we have a couple that are $75. This is $89. And again, free pair of earrings. So it's a good time. Now, Carolyn said on our little teaser video we did the other day, you know, buy a necklace for yourself, give the earrings as a gift. I think gift them to yourself.
That's right. Yeah, I think once you get your necklace home and these earrings, you'll want to keep them. You know what? You can always wear them for a while and still give them as a gift. I hear that a lot from our collectors. I bought this as a gift, but I decided, you know, I'm going to wear it for a while before I pass it along. Who's going to know? Okay, I had a question about, let's see.
Men's size 14, Barbara, that's going to be a tough one. I'll tell you that right now.
We'll put it on the list.
Thank you.
Laura, we'll put it on the
Yeah.
list. Okay, so, Carolyn knows Bill the most. Yes, that's right, Pam. Pam is trying to make amends with me. I'm kidding.
Man,
I love you.
Barbara's husband, John, I know his name is John, he must have big old hands.
All right, and Dottie is wondering, will AW and Carolyn be on PDC over Memorial Day weekend? Any previews? We will be doing previews, and Lisa will be posting previews of the new product throughout May on Facebook. I do not believe I'm on Memorial Day. Do you have the dates handy there, Lisa?
We'll find them.
We'll find them, yeah. So I'm definitely, I have tons of hours and tons of new items on QVC over Memorial Weekend, you know, time. So we'll post those on our emails soon. Yeah, the exact times and dates.
You won't miss out. As
No.
long as you, of
Yeah.
course, sign up for our email, make sure you get those. And then also watch our Facebook pages daily if you want. You'll always know what's going
Oh
on.
my gosh, Deb has a baker's dozen of leather necklaces.
That's good.
Still ordering more. Pam, last night my honey man, ordered me the charm bracelet with the 5 enhancer charms.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
great.
That's
Aw,
probably in the CP.
my big bear's hands are big.
Yes, she does call him her big bear.
Oh,
Yeah. Aw,
great.
that's so sweet.
Okay.
All right.
What do we have left, Alan?
Well, we have a bumblebee, but
Okay.
it's a little one, so we're bringing him up close. This comes with the necklace, and you have 2 spots.
Right.
It's 17 or 20. We have it written as 220, but unlike a lot of the larger link chains, you can't move it along the chain, so it's really 17 or
Or
20
20.
inches.
Yep.
So, of
Big
course,
problem.
I'll be sending an email saying, would you edit the product description, please? Little things like that. Lori is the one who really finds all the little details and tries, well, we all want to look intelligent, but we have a lot going on. So to type all those things in, yeah, it should have been this or that.
To,
Yeah,
or, so it's a this or, right? Yeah, but we wanted to give you,
Yeah.
options. So it's kind of cool how we do that with the chain. So there's,
Yeah.
There are two different ranks
Go around the
in the
backside
chain,
here.
just if you're wondering, how does that work?
How does that work? Well, if I can get it turned around here, you can see.
Stations. Yeah.
So right now it is at the 17-inch where there's a little bit bigger loop.
Mhm.
And then this right here would be the 20-inch where you can do it, is it, yeah, 17 to 20.
And then you can also remove the bumble.
Sure, and just have
So
the
it's
chain.
Yeah, it's a pendant. You can remove that and use the chain for other things too,
Mhm.
so it's great.
And this little bee would actually put on other, little cord.
Leather cord if you want to get something
That's
skinny from
sweet.
the craft store. Yeah,
Sure.
very cute. The bumblebee, is one of our favorite critters. We have
Yeah.
our critter collection, our spirit stone collection, which started with the bear, the horse. We brought the bluebird, the fish, the dragonfly, the butterfly. Bumblebee is one of the most recent.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a fox and we have a coyote too. But the bumblebee, is a symbol of life, pollination, pollinating, kind of keeps life alive, right?
Yeah,
Keeps
I know.
everything growing.
I know you all see the news and bees might be swarming at this time of year, but you don't want to spray them, you don't want to kill them.
Right.
Yeah, everybody, I mean, all of our news, you find a beekeeper, they'll come get them for free. It's that
We
important.
had a bunch of in our
Yeah, we
bush,
did,
didn't we?
yeah. Last year, the year before.
So,
Time flies.
Yeah, but we had someone come and take them
Yep,
away.
they took them away.
Lawrence gave us the show time.
Thank
Oh,
you.
great.
Good
Okay.
deal.
So what do we have, Lisa? So I can't read that. Can you scoot it up just a tad? Five what? I'm not.
Oh, there we are.
5:26,
Okay.
1 AM, and then, 10 to 12 PM. Okay, so that's on 5:26. And what day of the week is that? I'm so demanding. I'm just curious.
Keeping people on their toes.
Saturday. Saturday. 5:26. No, sorry. No, you're looking at the wrong. Sunday.
All right, good.
No, you're looking at April. Oh.
Bear with us.
5:26.
Don't ask us to do algebra.
What is it, a Wednesday? Okay, 5:26, oh baby. 1 to 3 AM Eastern Time with Allie Carr, who I adore. She knows so much about gemstones. 5:26, 10 to noon Eastern Time with Mary Beth, who is like my sister. We're both from Minnesota, so we end up talking like this after a while, don't you know? She's so lovely, and it's been a while, so I don't even know how we're gonna get all the new into those hours.
Is Rick still there?
Oh, yeah.
Another Minnesotan?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We haven't had a show with him for a long time.
No, not for a long time, no. Rachel's from Minnesota too.
He is a ball of energy. That man,
Oh, yeah.
it's like 100 miles an hour, day or night, doesn't matter when.
What you don't see is what happens, like when the at QVC, when the camera's on the models or the camera's on, just a close-up of the jewelry, sometimes Rick will just be like walking around going like this to me,
Let's go, let's go,
and
let's
then he'll
go.
like start boxing with me.
Wow, that's even more than I thought.
Whew, it's a good thing I've been doing this for 25 years because I wouldn't know what to think if it was my first. I don't think he'd do that if it was the first time. Quick story. You
Energetic
may know this
guy.
one, but he dated my stepsister.
Right.
He grew up in New Orleans, Minnesota. I grew up in Mankato. We're only a year apart. And while my stepsister's boyfriend was away at college, Rick swooped in. So yeah, we have a lot of history.
Yeah.
A lot of history.
Since
But
high school.
But then she ended up, moving, marrying her boyfriend, and he ended up marrying his girlfriend years later, different girlfriend. So everybody's cool.
We got
They
stories.
see each other at reunions and everybody's fine. Yeah, but what a small world, right?
We always say that most everything begins at Mankato, Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
because so many times throughout the year, stories have come up and Carolyn says, do you know where they're from? Do you know where that's made? And it's random things that I'm like, not Mankato, she says.
Yeah, even my neighbors who are selling their house along the Turquoise Trail where I live, their realtors are from Mankato, and they live in Santa Fe. Mankato's only a town of like 60,000
Yeah,
people.
yeah, that's
So,
the
anyway,
interesting part.
Do you have connection to Mankato, Minnesota?
Yeah, watch, and several people will come up. I wouldn't surprise me. Really big squash blossom in black agates. I don't want to crunch the show together at the end, and we have to bring up all of those photos of our collectors still
Okay, yes.
too.
Okay. How
About
many?
10 minutes?
15, okay,
Okay, I
good.
only have 3 more pieces, so that's not bad. No, we have 3, 4, 5, 6. All right.
Oh, yeah, we do have the wise old owl. I forgot about the owl.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Okay.
So black agate squash blossom. I like the trumpets on this. They're
Oh.
21 to 23 inches, again with the
Wow.
desert pearls. The nausea in the center has really a great organic feel to it. Each one of the squash blossoms that we've seen today are a little different.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of our most popular. We've done it in other gemstones, but there's something so striking and so just sophisticated and elegant when you do something this big and bold in black agate, because it takes such a polish, such a shine. Look at the size of these gemstones. So again, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 plus 5 at the center, right? 11 gemstones on this one. And we have the beautiful trumpets, which is that squash, the blossom of the sacred squash plant, which is believed to bring, capture that much needed rain in the desert Southwest and bring you good fortune. Great.
And it really does have the dimension of the trumpets in that. And I always call this out. I don't know why this intrigues me, but they're hollow on the inside like they should be.
Right.
It would be easier to cast them more solid
Right.
because the casting process is easier. But no, we don't do that. We want it to look like a
Right.
trumpeted flower, and these do. So love that. That shot is so awesome. I'm going to go right on to the next piece, also just because we want to make sure we get through. Feathers and feathers. This is the perfect combination. If you're loving feathers, you buy the necklace, which is our most affordable in our show at $75, and you get the earrings for free.
Yeah.
Perfect
What
set.
a great set.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what I would recommend if you're looking for a great set as a gift or for yourself, or a great, starting set, because obviously it's a great match. It's very easy to wear. It's more of a minimalist look. So if you're looking for something for your granddaughters or maybe your daughter who's a mom, right? But again, they look so great together. I mean, I really wouldn't split this set.
No,
No.
this is one.
Whether
Yeah.
it's for you or someone else.
Order the necklace, again, 17 and 20 inches. You can wear it at either length, and I'll get a close-up for you here. And Lisa, I think we're gonna just skip the concha link chain.
Yeah, yes.
It's so tiny. It's lovely. And again, it's $75 and you get a free necklace, but we want to make sure
Free
that
earring.
free earring, yes. So a great combination. We usually don't see these kind of shadows. We were talking about that before the shows because it's a little dark
It's a little
outside.
stormy
We
out
had a
there.
storm, so
Oh, there, you got a little light.
light not coming in. Light not coming in from our back window has changed our lighting here today, but it keeps it fun. That's our mountain. You can see our mountains. The Sandia is barely behind us through the curtain. So
Must be playing.
great combination. And now we're going to go back to squash blossoms because we can never have enough. So a red coral. I like this. This has kind of the traditional feel in that center area.
Yep, this is really the way we started with our squash blossom necklace. Very traditional Navajo style with the beautiful leaves that kind of swirl around each of those beautiful gemstones. In this choice, it's the red coral. We do have other colors on AmericanWestJewelry.com. And again, those beautiful trumpets of sterling silver. And then look at the way the beautiful, honor to Mother Nature, just those leaves just crown that naja, which is a Navajo symbol or a word for crescent. This is a symbol of beauty and love. And there's just so much natural beauty to this piece with the coral, with the honoring Mother Nature, with the leaves, and just beautiful silver work.
One more squash plug.
Mhm.
It's about the same scale, but again, a variation in that it's more the fleur-de-lis where the trumpets are.
And this has 2 stations.
Uh-huh.
So this is, the red coral one I designed it so you could wear it a little bit higher up with t-shirts and things inside maybe your white blouse. This one has 6 stations, the denim lapis. So it has that wonderful fleur-de-lis. This was designed around the original Santa Fe Sunrise squash blossom necklace that I'm wearing, Alex. So it has
Yes.
that a little bit different squash blossom motif to each of the stations. All the gemstones with all of our jewelry are bezel sets, so they're nice and secure. 2 rows of sterling silver beads. So look at, I can't even force it to flip over, regardless of any of the squash blossoms, no matter which one you're picking up.
Both of them can go from, this was 17 to 20 inches. I believe that was on the description, 18 to 21. Needed an extra inch each way. The blue actually has more of the desert pearl in that you have some oxidation, where the coral had a high polished silver bead. So slight variations makes each one a little different and unique. And I know there are a lot of our collectors who have multiple squash blossoms, and it is for that reason. They all have a different feel to them. Obviously, the gemstones give a different feel. Don't forget to use the AW earring free through May 20th on any necklace purchase. You get a free pair of feather earrings, and they are top rated, one of our most popular, most reviewed earrings. Win-win situation right there. Let's look at some collector photos because
Okay.
we're now at that point. So thank you for sending all the photos in. The contest for American West Facebook page, under our community section, through the month of May, we want you to submit photos. It could be you in the jewelry, which we love seeing,
Yeah.
or the style shot of the jewelry, and use the hashtag AWJ American Made. We're celebrating American Made this month.
Right.
So let's see who sent in the photos today. Well, throughout the week. Barbara. That's Barbara, who has her big bear John as her husband. Gorgeous. Kingman turquoise.
Spider
Like
web.
that. Yep. That's a great, again, a variation, different variation on a squash blossom. Every one of them has its place, has a popularity. Love it. Okay. I'm rushing us along, but then again, I don't stop talking. Dottie,
Wow.
wearing layers and layers of lapis. Gorgeous. See,
Gorgeous.
it's a at least 3 layers of necklaces.
One,
Perfectly
two,
done.
yeah. And a pendant, ring,
Yeah.
2 rings. Oh.
And your
beautiful.
bright, shiny face, so
Lovely,
smiley. Thank you,
lovely.
Dottie. Okay. Jenny, your Dottie's daughter,
Oh,
Jennifer.
She got her rhodonite.
Yep, that was one that she asked for.
Yep,
Yeah,
that was a
and it's actually
request.
created because this wonderful young collector loved it.
And
Yeah.
she's wearing a necklace from back in the
Yes.
Sincerely Southwest
Uh-huh.
days, the Illusions necklace.
Yes,
See?
perfect. Look how great that looks
Oh my
together.
gosh, and I
Let's see
love
that.
this. She's got a CP bracelet
This on, and she has
Yep.
the AW Rhodonite Dragonfly ring on.
Gorgeous.
I can't quite tell the earrings. Thank you, Jenny. Love the
Beautiful.
shot. Okay, let me have them now. Isn't this cool? Tina Shea, I love this. That little horse is so cute.
Look at how adorned he is.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Beautiful. You obviously love your classic
Yeah.
Southwestern
Red.
gemstones, red coral, turquoise, lapis, mother of pearl.
Mhm.
Look at all those
Oh my
those,
gosh, those
tennis
tennis
bracelets
bracelets.
and the friendship bracelets.
This is so
and
cool.
Dakota.
What a great shot.
Friendship and
I mean,
Dakota.
this is a display that should be in a boutique someplace. Thank you so much. That is so cool. Love that shot.
See, COVID hasn't been so
No.
bad. We're all getting creative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next one, we have a couple, was that it? Oh. Huh. I almost thought we had more, but I don't know. I didn't check. It's not Lisa who puts them up there. Let me see, because I
Wait,
have,
don't look in the,
no, I can't see who it is. I'm just
what do
counting
we
them.
call this? The gourd of good fortune?
The gourd of good fortune. Carol is going to pick the winner for a $25
We
gift
have to show my
certificate.
mom.
Yes. We'll end with Lene.
Who's my good fortune?
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay, so $25 gift certificate goes to Tina Shea, and we'll send that out to you probably next week is when we usually get those sent to your email. So thank you very much. Everybody else keep submitting
Keep
those.
submitting them,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we want to share Carolyn's mom, Linnea, who passed away a couple of weeks ago. We miss Carolyn. 2 weeks ago during our show, but
That's her graduation photo.
Mother's Day.
Lovingly Linnea, she signed it. Isn't she beautiful? People said she looked like Liz Taylor, and she did.
Yeah.
Happy Mother's.
So, love your family, love all those mothers in your life. Come back next Friday. Carolyn definitely gonna need your company while I'm out of town.
Absolutely.
Keep those
Who am I
photos
gonna-
coming. Yeah.
Who am I gonna pick on?
Bill. Bill will be here with you. So thank you for bringing the photo. Thank you for
Thank
being with
you.
us, everyone. And
Happy Mother's Day. Have a
Happy
great
Mother's Day.
weekend.